I was tripping out on. So what are they gonna do in the upper lot? Because D&D was supposed to be up here, right? Last year it was here. Up here.
No. Remember D&D was downstairs.
I was down
the same.
Same spot.
Yeah, it was. Remember,
Okay.
they took over the Bubba Jurassic for the ball last year too.
Oh.
Happened up there. We probably didn't go there because what the hell are we gonna
Yeah.
do? You know, like yes. Once there were characters, which I've heard no rumors of. See, that's what I'm disappointed in. So I'm like, cool, Dungeons and Dragons, but give us. If you don't know, an officer who looks like Bam, maybe one of the dwarves.
Actually.
So there are people there who are trained to meet guests who like, why not have them?
Right.
Yes, like at the tavern, like just have a meet and greet there with him at the tavern and stuff like that. Like that would be really cool. But like, they're not. That's my one disappointment for Dungeons and Dragons this year. No meet and greet. I don't even care if the attraction's not going to change too much. I'm more upset that maybe they get mean.
Is it going to change or is it going to be the same?
It might be like I'm sure that they'll maybe improve some effects. Like I like the idea of the dragon coming on you, but that's what that great. Hoping that room gets spiced up. That's the real room that needs help. The rest of them, honestly, that one room where they are doing the stuff and like they hit the magic. That one has amazing light. Like that one, every time I took a picture basically in that room, it looked like a movie. So that room's already good. So was the last room with the big puppet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's Jim Henson. That's amazing. I'm really surprised. What's the puppet I'm thinking about this year? Shoot. Man, what puppet am I thinking of? But there was a puppet. They're gonna do a puppet for something soon. And I'm surprised they never announced it was Jim Henson because they're normally the ones I partner with right now to do a lot of stuff. They did Finance of Freddy, and then they did FanFest last year. I think it's not a puppet. Well, I mean,
only thing I puppet I could think of Scared Clowns because you know how you have the puppet in his hands. But it could not be that, right?
I'm also thinking maybe Chopper's what I'm thinking about. Like, I think if Chopper's in the show, he'll be a puppet most likely. I don't think he'll be a movie. So we'll just see what they say. But I'm just excited. They obviously FanFest 2 weeks, so not even 2 weeks away now. Like, we'll be here a week ago last night. Both of us probably getting up. If we're lucky around now, we're probably gonna be really tired because at least the first time staying all night.
I'm gonna try.
And then second, I'll see. I can't hold them. It's up to them. Like, keep up the good energy. I'll say like you guys want the other nights.
Right.
Show the love. And I'm like, no, I gotta get some sleep and like stay here with 50 people or something.
Bad. Wait, so you're gonna be here since the morning? That's what you're...
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I'm saying. Okay. Because I seen you do that.
Now, but not.
Well, like, damn.
I don't think I've ever done that for channel or FanFest though. I've come like a little, like, okay, the closest would be Christmas. That I all day.
Yeah.
Christmas has stuff all day. And it has the day and nighttime shows. So that one's a little bit easier. Even Mega Movie Summer, you can kind of do a little bit, but no, FanFest, you could, it's not like you're wasting your time, but like, we gotta soak up a lot of time before it's FanFest, and then you gotta be for another 6 hours plus.
True.
Oh man, nothing. Same thing with HHN. It's like, nah. With those, I just come a little bit early, and then I like start streaming in time, and then I'll wait and kind of see what happens. My plans, I have early entry and I'm doing express that day, so I'm gonna do. I'm hoping.
Oh, you have early entry for FanFest?
What?
You have early entry?
Yep.
Nice. I didn't get that. I do that.
It's a $40 ticket.
No,
so if you go buy one for yourself out front, you get you get early access and you get a ticket for $40 if you're the highest annual pass.
Nah.
It's only one time.
Okay.
So people are saying, "Oh, I want to do it." But you know, instead of like the pass, you should have done that. I'm like, it sounds like a good idea, guys, but also you can't do that. Like, I thought of that. No. You can only come one time. So anyway, it's but no, I'll be here for it. So I'm gonna try to hit Dungeons and Dragons will be in the first room for that, like the first go through of that.
Okay.
And then I'm also
so you're gonna work your way down all the way up.
I'm assuming that Dungeons and Dragons and Jurassic are the two things for early entry. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption because that just makes the most sense to me because Scooby's not gonna be part of early entry. That's closing down the lot. The owl. And we don't want to do that. That costs security. That's a lot of money. So my assumption is it'll be dungeons. Jurassic Park will be a part of it. Mommy, all like that. The whole lower lot will just be open. So maybe even Yoshi.
Okay.
But like, what I'm gonna probably do. No offense to Yoshi. I'll see Yoshi. He's a character. That's easy. I want to do the first dungeons, and then I want when I have time, when it makes sense, get in line and be on the first bus over for Scooby. That's my goal. Because once you're there for the first, especially, it should be empty. Like it's going to be one tram, and that's going to be like easiest time. I'm hoping we'll see familiar faces with Scooby and the monsters, and that'll make it easier for content because they'll know who we are. They'll have a rapport of us.
True.
come up and do stuff. And no, I could be wrong, but I feel like the senior people who were chosen, they should be on that first. I would assume so, because they only know by fires, everyone else is coming, and that's where everyone's gonna head to first. And it's about 45 minutes to an hour, and it's gonna change they say every night, but I think there'll probably be max 3 nights different. There'll be a different ending every day.
Oh,
I assume since most weeks it's 3 days, that's how many endings there are. I doubt there's like 12 days.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go down.
I'm gonna go to the tram.
All right,
All right, brother. Nice seeing you. What up, everyone? That was Journeys. Shout out to Jerry Journeys. We're just chopping it up with him right now. Damn, I might come tomorrow and do that one, the 12:30. Not sure if it's Asian, Korean. Don't want to see experience it because I already experienced the Spanish one. Oh, it opens at 9. Shout out to Journeys though. Yeah, Rick. Morning. Happy Saturday. Hey, he.
Hello.
No way, Nate. Well, the clouds are getting here too. I'm not gonna lie. There's some dark clouds coming to us for sure. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Just started the day. But yeah, we were talking to the homie Jared Journeys. We're not gonna be here too long because I do gotta go pick up some stuff at a store. Um, I have to pick up paintball equipment. So I'm only gonna do a little bit of the rides, guys. I do apologize, but we'll be back again tomorrow in the morning, and we're definitely doing that 12:30 one. What up, Rick? Look, a squirrel. A baby squirrel. Nah, not a type of snack. That's popcorn. We can go buy slushies, stuff like that. Since we're in the Simpsons land. One more minute. Let's see if there was more squirrels. One more minute. Thank you for the likes and the shares. One more minute for it to open up. Yeah, it's not hot. Kind of fresh. What up, money? Happy Saturday. Let's go. Can we go? It's 9 o'clock. Yep. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you.
Pretty good sky today.
It is.
Pre-rain.
Right. Exactly.
Hopefully it holds off to these things.
For real. So we'll do the studio cam, off it. We'll do panda after we done pets.
That was even worse with the impact.
And then come back, Rick.
How to lock it.
Thank you. Hello, morning. Perfect.
Waiting for his driver. No worry.
Perfect.
Oh. We're just waiting for our driver and then we can board. So thanks for waiting. We're on the first fan of the day. Very excited.
Nah, I figure Rick actually went up here too. That's not cheap the much. It went up to $7, $6. Can I get the third?
You would have to wait if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Thank you. Damn. So goes Candy, Universal Studios Hollywood. You two really have a great Saturday. You guys little story on the back lot. Pretty cool. So Candy, yeah, Kelly. So the back lot's actual city with the typical post office, police station, fire station, first responders as well, medic. Just pretty cool.
Well, good morning, folks. Welcome aboard the Universal Studios for
The reason why no one listens to the back lot is because they use the back lot for filming commercials, events, like the event that we're about to have for FanFest, Halloween Horror Nights. So imagine if people were to live there, that would not be fun. All the noise.
a beautiful day. Rains will not show tonight, so you're gonna have a great time here. We'll be on the boarding line just a little bit longer. We get a few more guests on board. So thank you for your patience. So anyone on board you might be celebrating a special day. Congratulations. We love when you spend part of a special day with us. It could be your birthday, maybe you're having an anniversary, maybe it's your first time here ever, or maybe you just got married. So we celebrate all of you and thank you again for being with us. Now, the studio itself has been out here in Southern California since about 1914. This studio was founded, incorporated in 1912 by Carl Lundberg, who you see up on the screen in the side. Motion picture production started on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, and then these filmmakers made their way west slowly. So again, we've been out here in Southern California since about 1914. First time I found it, Carl opened the doors of the studio to the public, March 15th, 1915. That's our birthday, March 15th. Last month, we celebrated 111th birthday of the studio. How about that, huh? Now on your screens, historical photos of that very special day. Back on March 15th.
Thank you.
1915, the studio was open to the public for the first time. Now you'll see the studio looks much different now than it does in these photos you're looking at. But it's fun to go back in time, see where everything began,
I
celebrate.
was sitting in the part 3. I like this filming, stuff like that. Any of these seats is perfect. To be honest, car is the way to go
Now when
for the best view and stuff like that. When it comes down to the tramp,
the studio,
a lot of people think the first tramp is better.
when we were
Either. So fourth tramp behind me is mid.
which you're on right now.
It's not. And nothing compared to this one.
July 15th, 1964. We're still going strong. Now, our studio itself has two sections that we're going to go through. The front lot, that's first. This is where we have offices for film and television production. The head of the studio's office, Dame Dunn Langley, her office is on the front lot. We have the sound department on the front lot, the editing department, but mostly you're going to find the majority of our 36 sound stages. That's where we film indoors. It's fairly quiet on the front lot today, so we won't have to be looking for any wigwag lights. A wigwag light comes on outside the sound stage if they're filming inside. So that lets us know as we go by to be quiet. So we always get off our microphones. If we see the wigwag on, everybody on the tram always can talk. Only the guides have to be quiet. But it's very quiet on the front lot today. Some of the shows that have filmed on the front lot, the current fifth and final season of Hacks that filmed on the front lot. We'll go by a couple of their stages, 16, 17. This show, Hacks, is a Universal television production, but it streams on HBO Max. And the fifth and final season is currently streaming on
That's a great movie
HBO
to
Max.
film in the
It's a
back.
starring Golden Globe
Largo.
Smart. Now, there's a
Fat
very
Furious.
sea comedy that uses our front lot. They're
Earthquake. I really
went
think
on
they
the
use
news, so they move on vacation. They just had
Meet
their
the Flocker.
season finale this past
American
Monday.
Pie.
They are season 3. They use
I like
sound
great movies
stages
for
25 and 26 on the front lot. Those are the last 2 sound stages on the front lot, so we'll drive right by those. Now, once we go through the front lot, we'll be on the back lot with the big outdoor sets and the animations. There is some activity on the back lot. We are going to be able to take you through a little bit of our metropolitan set area, but there is a still photo shoot that's using part of the metro sets. So it's a very large area, just some areas we can't go through, like Courthouse Square, which was made famous in Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox. But we will take you through a little bit. Now, on board, if we have younger guests, smaller children whose legs don't quite touch the floor of our tram, just for their safety, please seat them more towards center of the row, away from the outside gates, and always keep hands, arms, and feet inside the tram, clear of the gate area. You are sitting in your row on either end, close to the gates. Do not put your phones or valuables in any open outside pockets, because with the movements that we have on the tram tour, those items could slip out. All right, we're ready to roll. We got thumbs up. Please turn to the left. We're just going to have you wave goodbye as our journey begins. So long, folks. Now, again, my name is Mike. I'm your guide. Ray is our driver.
Have a good day.
Let me introduce my co-host. And he's also been the host of The Tonight Show since February 17th, 2014. Here he is, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey, you made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Mike,
The greatest drive.
Ray,
They're the best. I love that. Even though
Mike.
it'll be $5. I know you got excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. Okay, folks, here are the safety rules. First, if you need any guest assistance or
I
have
came
a
by there early.
medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or you have any sound or video issues, reach up, grab that red emergency cord, runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram. I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Our studio is private property. Anytime during the tour, you drop your phone or you just cannot wait to use the restroom. For a couple examples, pull the cord, remain seated. Now, if you do need the restroom, please do not wait till the very last minute, because then it might be too late. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises. fire effects and many water effects, so you may get wet. We will also experience sudden tram movements. Secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. And I also want to mention, if we are in an animation and some drops off the tram, just for safety purposes, we're never allowed to get off the tram while we are in the animation. That's it for the safety rules. All right, here we go. Headed to the front lot.
There's kind of the wall.
Universal's
The
movie
poster.
timeline. These posters on your right represent a few of the thousands of movies that we have entertained you with down through the years. We've also entertained you with some great television shows. Now, back in the 1970s, there was a very popular NBC TV series, Emergency. On that show, they had a fire station played a prominent role in the stories. Fire Station 51. As we make our turn, look to the right and you see a white building. This is a real fire station. Fire Station 51. And we salute the firefighters and the first responders. We so appreciate what they all do on a daily basis. Looks like the doors are open and they're ready to roll if the need arises. And that fire station is named after the one you would have seen in the NBC show Emergency those many years ago. Okay, the first soundstage you're going to see is coming up on the left, soundstage 12. It happens to be the birthplace of the Universal Monsters, but it is also a soundstage where Taylor Swift filmed the music video for her song, Me. Now, do you notice the timeline movie posters still on the right? However, they're going to be moving over to the left side as we make our next little turn. The very last movie poster you'll see coming up on the left, it'll be at the bottom of the hill. It's for our Academy Award winning Best Picture of the Year, Oppenheimer. So far, Universal has won 11 Academy Awards for Best Picture of the Year. Now, in theaters right now, the #1 movie in the world from Nintendo, Illumination, and Universal Pictures. This movie is for the whole family.
Hi, Studio Tour. I'm Charlie Day.
I'm Chris Pratt. Here's a look at our new film, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, only in theaters April 1st. Yeah.
Those are all the movies that were filmed here. I don't have the year. Also, Minion and Monsters in theaters on July 1st.
Gears now.
Universal Studios is part of NBC Universal, one of the world's leading entertainment companies, which includes Universal Pictures, Focus Features, Peacock, and NBC Television. This year, NBC is celebrating its 100th anniversary. From trailblazing radio and television to launching the Today Show, The Voice, Saturday Night Live, The Office, The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, and every beloved show in between, NBC has been the home of entertainment, news, and sports for an entire century. We are celebrating the network all year long. Here's a couple of fun facts about NBC. On April 30th, 1939, NBC started the first TV service by broadcasting the opening ceremonies of the New York World's Fair, 1939. Now, on April 4th, 1915, NBC's iconic three-chime theme, bum, 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 became the first sound in U.S. history to be trademarked. How about that? Now, as you look to your left, you see a big open area by stage 14 with some production vehicles. You're going to see the open areas around the sound stages on the front lot and around the sets on the back lot. These open areas where you put your production base camp. Every production will have a base camp. Trucks hold lighting equipment, sound equipment, props. Trailers could be dressing rooms, wardrobe trailers, makeup trailers. Pre-production is when you get everything ready. Production, you're doing your filming. Post-production, you put the project together and you strike the sets. Take everything down that you were using. Now we do have more front lot sound stages. Now over to the right side. On the right, we're going to be next to stages 16, 17, where the series Hacks filmed their 5th and final season, which is currently streaming on HBO Max. Coming up on the right, stages 18, 19, where season 1 of the Peacock show, The Paper, starring and Chelsea Fry and Austin Yes.
Usually people do that Mario Land, the Mummy, Jurassic, the Lower Lot.
Currently at age 19, there's an NDA production, non-disclosure agreement. So we don't have a lot of information on it. However, I can tell you their base camp is on the you see the production trailers. Keep looking on your left. Look who's standing by car 1, Ted. He celebrates. He also has a show on Peacock. Ted, executive produced, directed by Seth MacFarlane. Second season of Ted is currently streaming on Peacock. Notice behind Ted, smaller buildings. These are bungalows. They used to be dressing rooms to some of Hollywood's biggest stars, like Lucille Ball, Paul Newman, but now they're production offices. In the production bungalows, some of Hollywood's top writers, directors, producers come up with an idea for a script that's in the pre-production phase. Some of the production companies you'll find in the bungalows on the left include Mark Platt Productions, who brought Wicked and Wicked for Good to movie theaters. Wicked for Good is streaming now on Peacock. Say, Alfred Hitchcock's old bungalow is coming up on the left. Bungalow 5195. Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. He directed classic movies like Psycho. Right, coming up on the left. 5195. Alfred Hitchcock's old bungalow. Now the De Laurentiis company uses that bungalow. Just a little past the Hitchcock bungalow, you have the last 2 sound stages on the front lot. Stages 25, 26, used for NBC's St. Dennis Medical.
To St. Dennis Medical Center. That's regional medical. I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up.
Where they film St. Dennis Medical.
Like the Avengers, you know?
We're not supposed to have favorite patients, but we do.
I almost don't want to get better.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
It's the other one.
Oh, God, that's much worse.
Now, this show is taking a little break, hiatus, because they only deserve a little break. They just wrapped their 2nd season and they've been renewed for season 3. They can film indoor scenes in stages 25 and 26 on the front lot. But at this point, we're going to leave the front lot and cross to the back lot. If you look up ahead on your left, that's the Metropolitan set area. Now, the buildings there are facades. Front side of the building, nothing inside around the back, a facade. So as we cross to the back lot, look to your left, and you're going to look down the west end of the Metro sets. West end of New York Street.
Oh, it is.
Now, we're not able to actually drive a lot of the Metro today because they have a closed set for a still photo shoot they're doing. But you know, over the years, a lot of productions have made the Metro sets look like New York City. We are now headed up to King Kong 363D. Well, no more 3D. You don't need the glasses. It's now my 2D effect. And it looks wonderful. Here's the Academy Award winning director of Universal's 2005 film version of King Kong, Mr. Peter Jackson.
What about a past?
King Kong made me want to direct movies. I
saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up an adventure. And to me, Cole literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from prehistoric times.
All right, folks, adventure awaits us. Please remain seated and hold on. Let's head back to Skull Island.
Oh, fuck. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. Oh, my God. Let's go. We survived calm Skull Island.
And that was King Kong D60. That epic battle you just experienced was created by Peter Jackson and the team at Weta FX. Now, computer generated imagery and digital effects have been important tools in movie making for many years and have helped build the worlds of some of your favorite Universal pictures, from sci-fi to fantasy to action films and more. We are on the west end of the backlot, which, as you know, puts us on the west end of the metropolitan set area. But now we're going to head toward the east end of the metro sets. So you'll get a good idea really how large the metropolitan set area is. More than one production at a time could film in metro sets because the area is so large. So you would need quite a few base camp areas. Here's a nice base camp area. On your left, we see the truck and the brick wall area. It's not really brick, it's foam rubber. That area could also be a set. You could make a warehouse set there very easily. Put up a dock, have some vehicles set up. Is it something? No? Okay. I had a little item that dropped out. So look over here on the left. We're going to show you a little more of Metro. They are doing a still photo shoot in some of the area today. So that's why we can't go into the whole area. But currently on your left, this is London Square. We call it London Square because the buildings could easily be a parliamentary structure for a scene in a movie or a TV show. You know, if you had turned on NBC back on February 20th, 1968, you would have seen a made-for-TV movie pilot, Prescription Murder. That was the first time you saw the character Lieutenant Columbo, played by Peter Falk. Well, that series, Columbo, became a big hit on NBC, and they often filmed episodes in the Metro sets. To your left, you see the base camp for the photo shoot that's taking place in the Metro area. Remember, every production always has a base camp. Now, we try to get you close to a lot of our items here on the back lot, like on the right. Look at this, Tristan Eaton's monster mural, honoring the great horror characters of Universal. Tristan Eaton used 54 different colors and over 800 cans of spray paint to create that magnificent mural. So you see on the east end of Metro, this nice big base camp area, often used by The Voice. Look to your left, you see Soundstage 34. Behind 34, Soundstages 30 and 31. This is where The Voice works out of. This Monday and Tuesday, the season 29 finale of The Voice. The Voice Battle of Champions with coaches Adam Levine, Kelly Clarkson, John Legend. Last season of the 20, Eva McIntyre was the coach. She's a great voice coach. But she also works here on the back lot on her NBC comedy Happy's Place. On the left in Soundstage 33.
There, I'm Reba McIntyre, and welcome to Happy's Place. We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on Universal Live. Now, like most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you at Happy's Place.
Well, thank you, Reba. Her show airs Friday nights, 8 p.m. on NBC. Now, they are taking a little break now. They just are going to wrap their second season soon, but they did get renewed for season 3. So there's still new episodes Friday night. Now, on the backlot, we can travel great distances, but in a very short amount of time. So make our turn. We're in the Wild West on your right. On the right, this is our Western area 6 points. You see some of the Western props, dropped anything on a set that an actor would touch or hold. Some of that area is getting, you can see the construction wall up, but we do travel fast on the backlot in a very short amount of time. So from this Wild West area, we're headed out east to Amity Island, small New England town terrorized by the shark in one of our biggest hits ever, Steven Spielberg's Jaws, nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, winning Best Sound, Best Film Editing by Verna Fields, and Best Music Score by John Williams. So remember now to please stay seated and welcome to our Amity Island. Over on the right, look how nice it is this morning at Amity Island. Very calm, very peaceful. Got a little breeze blowing. Uh-oh, there's the music. Shark in the water. Did you catch that? They just told the diver to get out of the water. There he is. There he is. Officer George, get out of the water. Shark in the water. Look out. Down. Too late. Or Officer George. Okay, we're going to clear the area. We're going to stay on this upper dock because it's much safer up here for us. This is good. Very good. Oh, look at that lower dock. Moving. The gas hose is loose. Oh, if there are sparks, there could be a fire. Oh, boy. This year, the 50th anniversary of this attraction for us on the backlot, the movie Jaws did film on location on the eastern part of the United States. See how beautifully we recreated the sets? Now, looking at the sets, you might think like you're in Cabot Cove, Maine. That would be correct. This area used for the late great Angela Lansbury's hit CBS show Murder, She Wrote. Had a very successful 12-year run as a series. Now, remember, we travel fast on the backlot. So from the East Coast, Cabot Cove, Amity Island, we're going to be making a turn and head to Old Mexico, the most quiet location of them all on the backlot. Now, this location of Old Mexico we're going to be pulling into past NBC shows like Heroes and the reboot of Quantum Leap used the area when filming some episodes. I think we'll stop just for a few moments and enjoy the nice, quiet location that our driver Ray has brought us to. So quiet, you can hear the bird. Oh, forget I said quiet. Do you hear that thunder? You hear it? I've seen lightning flashing also. We have a big storm rolling in. You know, I think that storm's closer. Thunder's louder. And look, the rain. The rain has started to fall. That means the storm is now sitting right on top of us. Oh, as I watch that rain come down, looking to me as if the rain is heavier. That was a very big thunder, Boomer. Now I hear kind of a rumbling sound, very dim. Anyone else hear it? Our driver Ray heard it. Sounds like it's getting closer. What is that sound? Howard, flash flood. Left side, flash flood. Take cover. Look out! Now, the flood is never sold of thousands of gallons of recycled water being released from tanks up on top of the hill. Water comes down the hill, and then it goes right back up again. So we're going to be swept out of Old Mexico, and we're about halfway through the tour. How about that? Just going to remind everyone, it's remaining seated during the entire tour. Our studio, I'm going to talk to you. Tour, you drop your phone, but you just cannot wait to use the restroom. Pull the red cord to get my attention. I will be back to assist you. Okay, remember, traveling fast. So, from Old Mexico, welcome to the Old West. 6 points. Hey, see if you recognize a couple of the cowboys that appear in the scene that we shot right here. Add 6 points.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I heard where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Let's shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it. Thank you.
Well, do you see how easy it is to take you back to the days of the Wild Wild West? Of course, you have horses, you have the cowboy wardrobe, but notice on your screen how they put dirt over the pavement. And then on the street, you place Western props, wagon wheels, barrels, crates, and you're transported back to that time of the Old West. Now, as we get out of 6 points, straight ahead, you see that body of water? We like to call it the Hollywood Ocean. The Hollywood Ocean could be a lake for a production, could be a river, could even be an ocean if you use miniature vessels. The Hollywood Ocean became a lagoon for our classic 1954 3D film starring Julie Adams, Creature from the Black Lagoon. The creature is part of our legacy of great horror films and monster movies. Now going to swing by one of the most historic locations on the backlot, Little Europe, where we created the monster movies, Dracula with Bela Lugosi, Frankenstein with Boris Karloff. Now, we're not able to drive through Little Europe today because it's in pre-production for our upcoming Universal Fan Fest nights, which is going to happen in about a week and a half. But as we turn, look to the left, these are structures of Little Europe. This area also has the only two-level soundstage in all of Hollywood, right in front of us. Soundstage 50. We're going to take you into 50, into the lower level. So as we make our way into the lower level, you always want to please remain seated and hold on. Let's see what we find inside. Okay, lower level is the Northern California subway station set. This set is also known as the hot set, fully dressed, ready for filming. So for production, filming to begin, you would hear a very important word shouted out to the cast and crew. Action. Once again, everybody, hold on. And we will just survive. Our tail, the scene just look harder. I think it's movies. This one actually inspired a 1974 Universal film, Earthquake, starring Charlton Heston. Now, as we exit stage 50, we're going to experience a little deja vu. As we turn, we're back in the Wild West on the right. Our western area is 6 points. But a little more deja vu coming up. We're going to take you back by Amity Island. But you'll see a bird's eye view of the Amity Island area. Did you know Steven Spielberg was instrumental in helping us get the Jaws attraction for our studio tour?
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the crab. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on Universal Live. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Thank you, Mr. Spielberg. Well, you know, we've seen quite a bit of action on the tour so far. I think it'd be a good idea if maybe we go somewhere it's a little more peaceful, a little more quiet. Oh, like maybe an average suburban neighborhood. So we're going to check now. We've got a couple of them that are here. I want to point out, coming up on the left, we've got an average suburban neighborhood. It's the entrance to Colonial Street. Look up on your screens. Here's a scene from the 1989 Tom Hanks film, The Burbs, which filmed on Colonial Street. Another movie that filmed here, Casper,
Honestly,
with Christine Ricci.
Doesn't seem that bad. So you don't throw flags.
Kelly and Kelly.
It is tricky.
Great seasons,
You gotta-
Colonial Street, most known as
Gotta be careful
Harry
with
and
the tires
Lane,
because you don't want
on the ABC Touch
the tires from the back.
Now, we just got word we had some unplanned pre-production that's occurring on Colonial Street right now, so that's the only reason we can't drive through.
They
there.
don't. These houses are filming.
In the new Peacock series, The Burbs, starring Emmy Award.
All of these buildings, they're empty. There's no furniture. None of that.
A road we call Wilderness Road. Now, back in the 1950s and 60s, this road was covered in dirt for the NBC TV Western wagon train. We also call the road Steven Spielberg Drive. We have a long relationship with that Academy Award winning. Goes all the way back to the earliest days of our studio tour.
This is where they filmed.
My relationship with Universal Studios.
They used all this scene right here for Bird Box.
Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. And when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left. And then I had the entire lot to myself that day. Well, thank you again, Mr. Spielberg. Okay, folks, get your cameras out. Coming up on both sides of the tram car, we're going to see some
Yeah,
great
we just did it. You missed it. And the beginning of the tour. Pretty
Remember,
cool.
you see them on both sides. Now, the first vehicle on the left was the original Glamour Tram. This is what our studio tour vehicle looked like when the tour originated, July 15th, 1964. But don't forget the right side. Look at that red Ferrari driven around by Tom Selleck at Magnum PI. Also on the right, there's some members stay seated just for your safety. That's okay. Look at that on the right, some Playmobiles from Ron Howard's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole
California.
You know, around the corner, you'll also see our scale replica of LA's iconic landmark, the Hollywood sign. There is a classic film from Hollywood that's right here at Universal in this area. The movie, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Coming up on the right, two of the most iconic sets.
How we said that. So the fate.
That belongs to Marion Crane. She must have checked into the Bates Motel. Oh, look who just came out of cabin 1, Norman Bates. Oh, he's looking very agitated, very troubled. What is he up to? Checking out the trunk? No, now going back into cabin 1. Maybe Marion's going to check out of the Bates Motel. Norman's going to be very nice. Bring out the luggage, put it in the trunk. Here he is. That's not luggage. He's carrying Marion Crane. Okay, let's quietly get out of here before Norman would have a chance at all to see us. Julie.
Blind spots.
Oh, that was a close one. The movie Psycho caused a sensation when it opened in theaters back in 1960, starring Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates. and Genevieve Marion Crane. This movie is for adults, but it still holds up after all these years. Now, as we make our way around the corner from Norman's house, you're going to see something completely different. One of the most spectacular sets ever created, the airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster Paramount film, War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning.
That's an actual plane that they bought for 60,000, but the shipping and then ended up running around
All
200,000. The plane was not like this. They had to cut it in pieces. They didn't fit in certain freeways. So to get it,
This is the real airplane, but it was old. It was not going to fly anymore. Purchased for approximately $60,000
they ended
from
up
an airport
putting
in California, Victorville. Flatbed trucks transported it to the back lot, and then we did the filming. Now, when Steven Spielberg filmed the movie War of the Worlds, he did film
yes,
on
this was a real plane. It's actual. Clear enough, it's an actual junkyard. It's a plane.
California. And
Just like
used to
something
build it
junkyard.
with here film.
It didn't work no more.
15 minutes from the end of the tour. And we'll be returning to the theme park shortly.
Cost more.
We'll
Bring it
go
up.
to emergency court if you need assistance, and remain seated at all times. Okay, from the crash site, we go to another set, Jupiter's Claim, used in Jordan Peele's movie Nope. In Nope, Jupiter's Claim is over a UFO hotspot. Here's the film's director, writer, Academy Award winner, Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking laptop and have your picture taken just like it's in that old movie.
From the movie. They actually the director donated aid to Universal for us to have a little
A little further
walk
down,
through
you can see the
of the actual sets. So all of this is real actual real stuff from the movie.
So anyway, behind this on famous frontier town lies a sinister secret. Smack that center of beautiful hotspot. Welcome to the world of no. That's right.
Oh, that's our cue to get out. So far, we've taken you all over Universal, showing wonderful locations for filming. This area up here is called Falls Lake. Look up ahead on the, and you see a big blue backdrop, one of the largest freestanding backdrops in all of Hollywood. Now, below the backdrop, you can fill it in with water. That's how we get the lake for Falls Lake. Takes 3 days to fill the lake in, and the lake holds 2.7 million gallons of water. Harry Styles filmed the music video for his song Falling by the blue backdrop. On your screen, some of the movies, including Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which also used Falls Lake for production. Falls Lake is where Norman Bates stashed his victims in the Alfred Hitchcock thriller. You know, by taking the world famous studio tour today, all of you have now become part of our history. Congratulations. And for over 110 years, Universal has been thrilling audiences around the globe. Now, this excitement of going behind the scenes was raised to a new level when this current studio tour opened on July 15th, 1964. We thank
People don't know what
you for taking the world
the movie
famous studio
No
tour
for.
to our
It's not
past.
just called No
Thank you very much for being with us.
of the word
For
no.
those of
So
you
not
who don't have
panic.
an annual pass, head up to the Universal box
I didn't know
office
that.
to an annual pass, so you come back again and again. Make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app so you can confirm park hours. We're open till 7 p.m. this evening. If you'd like to purchase any of the movies and TV shows you saw on the tour, visit the website universalpicturesathome.com. Now, don't miss Scooby-Doo Meets the Universal Monsters, a live-action episode that comes to life at Universal Fan Fest nights.
Okay, trivia players, what is Shaggy's voice? There they are. Universal Fan Fest nights at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Join Scooby-Doo and the gang, explore the backlot, interact with mayhem, and help solve the chaotic case only at Universal Fan Fest nights. Select nights from April 23rd to May 16th. To find out more and purchase tickets, visit universalstudioshollywood.com. Remember, opening later this year, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster. It's going to be awesome. Speaking of awesome, please give our driver Ray a big round of applause. He did a terrific job. Thank you, Ray. Now, when we get to unload, they'll open the gates. Please watch your arms and legs, fingers, toes. When the gates open, watch your step. I'll be in the plaza area if you have any questions. And if you need a restroom, walk to the other end of the sidewalk on the left-hand side, opposite the escalator you came down on. That's where you find the bathrooms. On behalf of myself, Mike, your guide, our driver Ray, all of us here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we hope you've enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. Well, it's going to be a beautiful day. Thank you again for being here. Have a wonderful time. It's been my pleasure. And you know, as we always say here in Hollywood, that is a wrap. Bye-bye now. Have fun. So long now. Bye-bye now.
And game's coming up. Thank you. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to. Kung Fu Panda. I still gotta get out of here before 12. So we'll do Kung Fu Panda. We'll do Pets. And then after that, it should be pretty much done. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. That was the studio trap. Howards.
They are connected. Beautiful. Yeah.
One thing I did see new from the Simpsons was the plushies. They added these new ones. Unless I never saw them.
Yeah, it'd be definitely when you reach the very bottom of the last step, it'd be facing Jurassic.
Pretty cool.
I think that those could be a picture on it, or you can head down the street.
Did you know what it's like moving? Huh?
Nah, they don't. Unfortunately, that's only in Orlando. Orlando has that. That's the only thing.
Maybe it is. Or
Keep up with them.
Um, I don't see none of our friends. All right.
Oh, it's
There's our boy Jared. Huh. Where they going? Boy Jared just passed by. Which theater is an actual home of Trek? Trek was here first. Have you guys know? Couple panels upcoming. Universal had an idea of having both shows which is pretty cool. Not lying. I'll either record at the park, just certain rides they'll let you record.
Universal Studios. Vamos a definir.
Sure. And then you should make a vacation plan to come down, bro.
Il testo, ho fatto il castello.
We're waiting to get into the DreamWorks. So Universal had an idea of having both shows playing different timings. Kung Fu Panda and Shrek. But unfortunately, COVID hit and they ended up canceling that idea and removing Shrek 4D as Shrek was here first.
Dai, uno di te sei te. Dai, l'ho messo così apposta, non voglio fare una prova. Va bene.
Adesso che prendo
Takes about like 10 to 15 minutes for them to open up the doors. Hopefully, when Shrek 5 comes out, they'll have that whole thing again. Yeah, we're waiting. Pretty much. There we go.
It's mainly aggravated by the sex yes, only one guess. Expected mothers can't guess the sensible emotions. And back in that, or similar medical conditions, see any available to you. Thank you and enjoy the show. Lleva paura. Oh, probably. Very shortly. That's the finish. Thank you. No, we'll get the drink ones today during the time. I got some.
I know. We're pretty sick. Let's go. Oh, it's my friend.
This is about your show. Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. The show will begin shortly. I'll never be my schedule.
Yeah.
Here, it says all the way to the road. We are still starting the show. It's getting so.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DreamWorks Theater. It's showtime. Boys, slices. Let's put on a ship. Hey, where's my monkey on?
But I'm the cutest. I'm the sweetest.
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show.
Sounds like a nonsense. Everybody here,
Right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! Helmet Master Thundering Rhino. I see you, Thundering Rhino. Wait, look at this. The sword of heroes. Oh, aren't we the unspeakable, the main hammer. It's so powerful. It knocks you into the secret ring. Oh, you just received a message from me, Emperor.
my clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor.
How do you know that?
Simple. I read his mail.
Essential degree. Oh, well, it's important.
It's more than important. This is the liquid of ultimate power.
Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery, then we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys? But we may not all survive. Okay. Look at that.
I'll be reporting for duty.
Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
Oh, that's the goal. How about if you guys come as backup? You're serious. This is gonna be great. Meet your side. I must have a cake waiting.
Oh, with a big hammer, the liquid ultimate power would be mine. Come on! Before she changes his mind. I have that. Just kidding. Hey, buddy. Would you stand with these doors? Greetings. This is about to be shooting. Please step all the way into the theater. The Emperor is waiting.
Nice to see you, bro.
I thought that was almost like
Right? How good one? You home safe, brother.
It's almost showtime. Please step all the way into the theater. And I want to see big smiles. We can't start the anyone in the museum of physics.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. In order to experience our show, we ask that you be free from conditions that may be aggravated by this experience. All guests must be able to independently maintain an upright position throughout the experience, with only one guest per seat. Expectant mothers and guests susceptible to motion sickness, seizures, heart conditions, or abnormal blood pressure, and back and neck or similar physical conditions should see any available team member for assistance. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Hi, yeah, folks. It's me, Gingy. Please step all the way into the theater and fill all the available seats. The show is just about to begin. Oh boy, it's gonna be so much fun. I can burst my gumdrop buttons. Hey, everybody, are you ready to go? Okay, guys, spin around. Oh, Jack, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son. Hey, you there, Mr. Butterfingers. Be careful with that. Fire back. Oh, what's where you're going? We're going to hit those rocks. I got everybody. Spiritual. It's like the river just ends up ahead. Let me see this. According to the map, it's a loader. Hey! I don't get it. Glad you're back. Well, we lost the lane. But just leave with us. You're supposed to be our weapon. Wow. Need to explain. This is the dreaded King Dark. Did you hear that, guys? Shh. Why is King so dreaded? Because you're big plates. King's books and most feared and ruthless river pirates anything. But why? Hello? It's ruthless pirates? He's not ruthless. Friends, I am King. You're gonna die. How do you get the name? So fast. Alright. You can stand up. None of mine did it first. I am King. I must have a bottle.
What's up, Kelly?
The liquid of ultimate power is here. I got it. Just in time. Hang on, we're almost there. We're gonna get the answer. We're here, the Dragon Warrior. Your Imperial Highness, it is with great pleasure. Really, I will defeat you in the spirit's realm. You're outnumbered 3-1. Not for long. Give me that bottle. The Dragon Warrior! I'm sorry. You lost your special delivery. You are my special delivery. Wait, me? What was in that bottle? The secret ingredient for my awesome. Dad, your hot sauce is some. And your tongue is as formidable as your kung fu. Yeah, well, I've had a lot of training. You almost forgot. Bye, guys.
That's the being hammered back. We the sun is going down. Looks like there's gonna be an event at night.
Any idea how? Get into days and stuff like the dogs and stuff. I know. Want to go out to see the ball game? It's gonna be amazing. I can bring a head those hats with the umbrella on the top.
What was this morning? On the express. Let's go do pets. I haven't done pets in a long time. I'm missing out on that.
One and everybody else.
Has a logo on the front. Let's see what it is. What is it for? I can't see. It's so blurry. I can't see. Too blurry. But it has something going on.
Harry Potter right here.
Gotta go do it.
Yeah, they're all here.
Oh, 5 minutes? Say less. Morning. Hello. How are you? Good too. It's so dark. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Buddy, Norman.
I know the good for you.
We got Buddy. No, we got Duke and oh my god. I don't even remember the names right now. Duke. I legit forgot their name. We got Duke. I can't remember everybody's name. Snowball, Buddy, Mel, Chloe.
Sorry, we have to yell at it to be real. Just stay there. This place should be well targeted. Stop paying attention. You're looking for I'm going to check.
I gotta remember.
Point in. That's me. That's me. That's the good stuff. I made my first get all your straight bucket dog, and I will not let it with me. And then for 3 minutes, this I keep going this way. I'm gonna sneak through the building storage area. If anyone discovers you, it's all over. But don't worry, everyone will be looking at me. All right, keep it moving. You and that like so slow. Use that puppy energy. Move it. Move it. Move it. You guys want to practice wagging your tails? You in the middle. Wiggle your butt. My bad. All right. Keep it down. No barking. Okay, well, no barking. Go ahead. Let it out. All right, stop now. You over there.
Why are you so nervous? You won't. What? Welcome to the secret. Now, I know it looks like a typical little kid's room, but that's what you see. But for my superhero activity, also, it is for the kids. You already open your pockets are clean. I don't even want to tell you what happens if the secret layer gets dirty. I mean, I'll be fine, but Monica gets seriously grounded. A little cell phone break. Now you definitely got fleas, don't you? Because I got two. So you can tell me. That's your body brain just tricked you. Okay, so why you were only working the plan never did. Now, if you plan I come up with, yeah, the new greatest plan ever created. There's an adoption event right now. So you black sweat. I'm gonna lead all these greats. That's day gonna be over soon. That's always gonna be home when I get out. What is going to be? I don't say. More. Ahorita que se mueva la gente. Move. ¿Cómo lo ponen? I think that's what wait. You got to. You got to. I don't want first glass.
Yeah, just that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got Chloe, Daisy.
She just mad because she nodded down. It's gonna be fine. Okay, just listen to Captain Snowball. It's what you want from me.
We are regular dog. Can we remember the names? I keep forgetting his name. Chloe, Dude, Pops, Buddy. Wait, Gidget. Her name is Gidget. Chloe's a cat. Oh my god, I'm so. What's his name?
Come on, don't worry. If there was danger,
Mel.
since it's with one.
Hold on. Regular dog. Dalmatian dog. Can I get the ice cream? We're one of dog stretching. Oh, what's his name?
I'll be glad.
It's a single button. I know it.
We got evil cats. Don't let them trick you with the puppy eyes. Got the alley cat. Well, they will destroy your furniture. Careful with them. Got more cats playing with pianos and Hercules. RP Ricky. I've ever seen the first one, but know who Ricky was. We got Gidget saving Max. There you go, Max. Gidget always saves Max. We got Snowball playing with fireworks when he's sitting. Hang on tight, Snowball. We'll get you right now. We got Buddy and Mel also playing with fireworks. Get off of that, Buddy and Mel. It's not safe. We got Chloe over there playing with fireworks as well. I got Mac and Duke playing with baby fireworks. Some big one. What's up, Taiwan? What up, Kicking? The park is not that crowded right now. It's mostly gonna get crowded later. We got Buddy, Max, Duke, Mel, Chloe, Snowball.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to rains, pause temporarily. Boxes will resume motion shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, all
Kung Fu Panda.
need significant arms and legs inside it. Once again, all vehicles will be resuming motion momentarily. With tendency to arms and legs inside the vehicle.
Pyramid. KJ, we're ready for our Scooby snacks. And our bath. We got Max already showing us that he's in the shower. We got Buddy, Mel, Duke. We got Chloe getting a bath. Even though cats don't need it because cats are cleaner than dogs. But I give you want Chloe to smell like pineapple, strawberries, grape, anything that super, super good smell, you know what I'm saying? Lavender, maybe. Also, if you guys didn't know about this trick, if you bow, you wiggle your toe like so. Pretty cool. Pretty cool new trick. I got a clean like
Mom, Dad, Mom. What do you say? You want to come home with us? Yes. Mom. What do you say? You want to come home with us? Yes.
I don't know where they're taking the pictures, but now they're taking pictures of us. Not sure where exactly. We got Gidget, Duke, Matt, Buddy, Chloe. Oh, Gidget, Duke, Max, Chloe, Buddy. We got Pops, Princess, Leo, Rooster, Snowman, Snowball, Snowball, Rooster, Daisy, Norman, and Pup. I think that was his name. Pup. I'll show you guys right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, all videos will be resumed in motion when you check this.
It goes buddy. No. What's his name? We got Theo, Rooster, Mel, Daisy, Pup, Big Pup. Checking out Norman.
Welcome home. As you return, please lift your arms and
Thank you. We'll find out his name right now. No, Max. Dude. What's this one? Tiny. Damn, I got it wrong. That was Buddy. Or no. Said something else. But it was Tiny. Shoot. And I haven't been to pets in a long time. So definitely threw me off. Got the mins out here in the photo. We'll do the bug ride. After that, we're pretty much gonna call it. Man. Never busy. It's my life, Beth. Morning. Orlando's not here. None of the homies are here.
You're not unfastened, those people. Not just here. Once again, you're sleepy. I guess it's gonna take me. I need to do the rest of your stay here before what? You first, so leave off.
Hey, what's up, man? Go for it. Thank you. No, I'm just on this one.
Welcome aboard, silly swirlers. As you enter your buggy, please seat all small children towards the inside. Fasten your seatbelt and ensure all loose articles are placed on the floor. Once your buggy is in motion, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside at all
The blast
times.
zone is off. Everybody's at the Lola. Pretty lonely looking. Yep. So, if you guys want to come to Universal, I'm trying to plan that.
Please remain seated at all times, keeping those hands and feet inside of those bugs. Enjoy your swirl.
To all my people that like to take pictures, photographers, I do recommend this ride. You do get a beautiful view of the city of Burbank. Not just that, but a little bit of an angle of the new roller coaster. Splash zone, walkway to the alley towards pets and minions. Which is pretty cool.
I feel like walking back into the down, putting Steven, not Steven. But well, emotions don't break, right? I see that. It is now taking out and gonna do it. But we'll see.
Thank you. Now, honestly, we're pretty much done. Um, I will be back again tomorrow, so don't worry. Oh, let me see. They have something new at the Minion store. Morning. Nothing new. Hmm. Yeah, nothing new. I just- All right. Let's go look at the roller coaster. They're running some tests. And then if they're not, we'll just Macaulay boy. I do gotta get going. I got some errands to do. I will be back again tomorrow in the morning. We'll do for sure the tour 12:30.
Oh, that's cute.
No tests. Yeah. But no tests. Well, that being said, boys, we're pretty much done. I do gotta go run some errands. I gotta be there at 12. So I'm gonna call it, boys. I will be back again tomorrow. Make sure to tune in. See you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Likes, the shares. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the day with your friends and family. Happy Saturday. Peace.